Hello everybody. Today I'm going to cover a quick video to talk about your 2023 Mini Cooper rental. This way you know how to utilize some of the features and how the vehicle works. If you have any questions, this video might be able to help you out with some. So I'm going to start off first with the key fob. So with this key fob, you'll notice that there are 3 buttons. The top button here will unlock the vehicle. And then the second button here in the middle, this will lock the vehicle. And then this third button here is going to actually release the trunk. So I'm going to walk around here to the back of the trunk. And what it actually does is once you hold this button down for a couple seconds, it'll actually just release. So then at this point, you could just pull back the trunk and it opens up the trunk space of the Mini Cooper. So you see here, trunk space for the Mini Cooper. This is a convertible. So the top does take most of the space here, but those seats could fold down. So if you need to put something long in here, you could just fold down those seats, and you can put that in there. And then just to close it, he's gonna bring it up and slam it closed, and that is the trunk of the Mini Cooper. Okay, now I'm going to show you the inside of the vehicle. Again, just to unlock it, you could just simply click the unlock button, and that will unlock the vehicle. Once you open it up, this is going to be the interior of the vehicle. Over here, the lever here just pulls wide open, just so that you could pull the door open. You're gonna have your unlock and your lock right there at the bottom, and then here's gonna have your mirror controls as well as the window controls for your drivers, passenger, and both for your windows. Actually, this back button will control all 4 windows, so you can control drivers, passengers, and all 4 right here. So I'm gonna start this up for you. So in order to start the vehicle up, just put your foot on the brake, and this switch here, you could either go up or down and it'll start the vehicle. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to use the shifter here. So shifter's pretty simple. If you would like to move the car in reverse, put obviously your foot on the brake, hold this little button on the side, and you will push forward since the R is in the front, and now the car is in reverse. When you put it in reverse, you will see the camera will pop up as long as some sensors there for the vehicle. If we lower the AC here, it's kind of loud. If you would like to put the vehicle in drive, same thing. You will hold it here on the side and pull it back to D, and now you are in drive mode. And just to put it in park, all you have to do is just press the P button right here, and it'll put the vehicle in park. Okay. Now let me go ahead and show you how to remove the roof of the vehicle. I mean, you purchased a convertible for your rental, so I'm sure you want to use the top. So the top has 2 modes. It's going to have your moonroof or sunroof mode, and then the actual convertible top to be removed. So the way that works is when the middle button right here, it's got a nice little icon there for your top. All you're going to do is just going to pull this back, and it's going to do the first step, which is just do the actual sunroof portion. And you could just drive around like this with just a sunroof if you'd like. If you want to remove the entire top, all you're gonna do is pull it back again the second time, and now the windows will roll down and the top will automatically go. You wanna keep this pressed until the vehicle notifies you that the retractable top movement is now complete. Once you have that set up, then the windows will go right back up, and you could roll down the windows up and down right here with those window controls, or you could roll them all down just with this one touch, and now we are in a true convertible, top down, windows down, ready to go through the beach or wherever you'd like to go. Okay, as far as the controls here, I'm not going to go into all of the controls here, but I will just give you a quick rundown. This is touchscreen, so you're going to have your media controls, communications control, just information about the Mini and any type of apps that are there. So we'll go ahead, and I know most will probably be using the media. Once you're in media, You can select FM radio, AM radio. If you have Bluetooth enabled, like I have my Bluetooth enabled right now, feel free to add your Bluetooth to the vehicle, or you could also utilize the USB. The car also has Apple CarPlay, so you could utilize that as well. Satellite radio is working right now, so you could go ahead and utilize the satellite radio if you'd like. There are other information here about the Mini and you know, a lot of different things that you could go through. However, I do ask for you not to remove the tracking of the vehicle if you go into these settings. In the event that you get lost, you're confused, not sure where you are, you need some help, the actual tracking will help me help you. So please leave that on, and do not disable that. Here's going to be your hazard controls, and this function here simply is guidance. So in case you have lane departure assistance, those type of things, keep this on. This is just going to help you stay safe while you are driving in the vehicle. But remember, this does have lane departure, so just in case you start going off lane, the steering wheel will shake just slightly, just to warn you that you're going off course. Center console here, or the speedometer, pretty basic information. You're going to have your gas here on this right hand side. I'm going to go fill this up for you before you take the vehicle, don't worry. Just your speedometer and your RPM right there. You're going to have some steering wheel controls here. You could change your tracks on the radio, also hang up, speaking, volume controls, and you have your cruise control functions right here as well. I'm going to show you here real quick as far as AC controls. Pretty basic, just fan speeds, temperature controls, and then your vent controls there as well. And you will have an actual USB down here. I will leave this in here for you. I'm going to leave this port here. You're going to have two USBs available for you, and you could just plug in your cable right there and utilize that. If you added the add-on optional cell phone holder, this is what the cell phone holder is. It's pretty universal, works pretty well. So those of you that opted to keep the cell phone holder, this will be there for you. Center console, if you do any type of remote pickup with you, I'll leave you some instructions, but typically with remote pickup, I will leave the keys in the center console right there, like so. Also, as far as the seats, in order to move the seats, simply there's a handlebar right underneath. You're gonna lift that up and the seats will slide back and forth. I also wanted to mention that right here you're going to see some controls. I didn't mention this is touchscreen, but however, if you don't want to use the touchscreen and you prefer to use the controls down here, you could also, and it will control the vehicle right with these controls. You're going to have your handbrake here as well. You will have two cup holders that you could use, and I ask please no smoking or vaping in the vehicle. As far as the steering wheel or the wiper controls, it's right here. It's currently set on auto, and it should be an auto when you rent the vehicle. But just in case it's not, simply if it's all the way up, that's going to be high speed, and then one notch down, kind of that middle speed. A notch below that is going to be an auto setting. So that's going to be your auto setting, and then all the way to the bottom, that's just going to be completely off. It will not turn on. So if you need your windshield wipers, just make sure you keep it on auto, or if you want to control it yourself, just move a couple notches up on top there. Obviously, blinkers up and down right here, that's standard, and then your light controls will be right here. It is set on auto, so you shouldn't have to touch it. Daylight savings are on, but just in the event that maybe you accidentally moved it, you want to have it there set on auto so that it stays on for you. Wanted to show how to went through some controls. Now we want to put the top back on. Please, whenever you park the vehicle, it's Miami. It could get pretty cloudy really quickly, and sometimes rainstorms come out of nowhere. So if you park the vehicle, please put the top back on. And in order to do so, it's pretty simple. We're just going to do the reverse of what we did earlier. We're just going to push this forward, and when we do that forward, the top is going to automatically start popping up. You could just keep it pressed and sunroof will close, windows will go up. And once that is all done, you are set. If you prematurely released the lever here before the top completely closed, the vehicle will let you know that the top is not completely closed, and it'll beep, so you'll be completely informed. So that's a quick rundown of the vehicle and its controls. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and you will be able to enjoy your trip in the 2023 Mini Cooper. Thank you.